Hey class, hi Tracy. It's Craig. Haven't forgot about you guys, even though I'm down here in Florida in the nice weather. Just getting ready for the season to start. But I've been really working hard here on this Deliverable number 2, the training aspect of it. Trying to figure out how we're going to train all of our new employees at SSAT as the company grows from 5 to 10 employees to 75 employees to 400 employees. The way we're going to tackle this problem is at the very beginning is we got to hire the right people in the right places so that we can get this ball rolling. So the initial hires are going to be key. They're going to be people that are well versed in baseball and athletics. So there won't be a whole lot of training that they'll have to do with us. They've already done it in their previous career paths. So the initial hires are going to be what I call coordinators. So we'll have a pitching coordinator, a hitting coordinator, a fielding coordinator, a head personal trainer, a head physical therapist, a head nutritionist, a head chaplain. And they'll all be in charge of their own specific department. And as the company grows, they'll all be in charge of the new employees that come into their department. And as they come into their department, the coordinator will always be in charge of the training. For instance, a new pitching guy comes in, and the pitching coordinator is in charge of his training and versing him in how to give lessons and how to train all the athletes when they come for specific pitching questions. So most of the training at SSAT is done one-on-one. When the new employee comes, it'll be two-on-one. It'll be the coordinator and the new employee or the apprentice will handle the athlete two-on-one. That'll happen for the first 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks, the training will be handed over to the new employee, but the coordinator will always be present. So he'll be watching, taking notes, evaluating the new employee. Once that session's done for those 2 weeks, the coordinator and the employee will go in the classroom, discuss pros and cons of how he handled the athlete, and go from there and try to get better in those 2 weeks. Once those 4 weeks are over, the employee will be fully trained and he'll be able to take on his own clients and manage the athletes by himself. During this time period, when he's by himself for the next 4 weeks, the athletes will be writing weekly evaluations of how they're being handled by their specific trainer, and the coordinator will be able to go over these. If any problems arise, he'll be able to help the new employee and maybe give him suggestions and help him along. That's the initial phase. As the company gets bigger, obviously it'll be a little harder for the coordinators to handle all the training, so we're going to implement a company retreat. The company retreat will be required for all new employees and coordinators. The coordinators will pretty much be in charge of this retreat where they'll talk about their specific departments, talk about training. There'll be business games, case studies, and things like that, so that the new employees feel welcome to the company and they understand what is expected of them. They'll be motivated, organized, and basically fired up to get started with SSAT and get rolling and improve athletes' lives. Third part of our training is going to be diversity training. Many athletes come in many shapes, forms, sizes from different backgrounds. Baseball especially, get people from Latin America, Australia, all over the United States, Canada. We're going to have to be able to, adhere to all these people's needs. Part of that will be the CEO having a seminar once a month. It'll be required for every employee to attend at least 6 of those. If you attend more than 6, there'll be bonuses that will be given out, rewards for attending more. Also, there'll be a pamphlet and manual on diversity training that every employee will need to study and know, and there'll be a test every year that each employee will take, and they'll be scored on that, and based on how they're scored, they may be able to get an extra week of vacation, salary increase, bonuses, things like that. If they fail at 65% or below, they will not be allowed to work until they pass the test, and they can only take that test once a week. So that's how we're going to train all of our employees. I think it's going to be the best for our company, and it's going to work out really well, and I think we're really excited about it. So thanks, guys. I'll see you for Deliverable number 3. Stay warm in Dayton, Ohio, and I'll see you soon.